Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today, we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on August 21st, 2025, just yesterday. The standout is a new foundational GUI agent that tops open source results, with GUI-Owl 7b scoring 66.4 on Android World and 29.4 on OS World, and the Mobile-Agent-v3 framework pushing that to 73.3 on Android World and 37.7 on OS World. The paper is titled Mobile-Agent-v3, Fundamental Agents for GUI Automation. And as we'll see later, the gains are both broad and consistent. Beyond raw scores, the work unifies grounding, planning, action semantics, and scalable online reinforcement learning into one open system. Also, the authors shared the code on GitHub. You'll find the full mobile agent family with V1, V2, and the new V3, plus PC Agent and GUI Critic R1. The README highlights GUI-Owl models, demos, setup assets, and MIT licensing. The repo is mostly Jupyter and Python, with examples and updates noted. Alright, this figure summarizes benchmark results across 6 panels, which makes the improvements easy to compare at a glance. You can see Mobile-Agent-v3 leading Android World with 73.3, and landing second on OS World behind a closed model, which still underscores strong open performance. The bars for Android Control and Bench GUI Hard highlight GUI-Owl 32b topping those leaderboards. Taken together, these panels show broad gains across mobile and desktop tasks, not just a single dataset. Now, this figure lays out the whole system at a glance, from infrastructure to abilities to real executions. The top band shows the multi-platform setup that streams observations from cloud PCs and phones into Mobile-Agent-v3, so the agent can act across Windows, web, and Android. The middle band highlights 3 pillars: the large-scale environment infrastructure, the diverse foundational agents capability, and the scalable environment reinforcement learning. The bottom band then visualizes multi-step GUI automation examples that trace actions across long horizons. Building on that system overview, this figure shows how the 4 agents coordinate with retrieval and device control. The manager plans sub-goals with help from the retrieval module, then sends guidance to the worker, which issues an action on the device. The reflector compares the before and after screens, labels success or failure, and returns feedback. On success, the note-taker stores key elements, which flow back to strengthen future planning and execution. This table compares grounding accuracy on ScreenSpot v2 across mobile, desktop, and web, with text and icon splits, then an overall column. You can see the Open Models block, where GUI-Owl 7b and GUI-Owl 32b sit at the bottom, and they lead the open results. The overall scores show 92.8 for GUI-Owl 7b and 93.2 for GUI-Owl 32b, which tops the chart. The stronger icon and desktop columns explain much of the overall gain. Staying with that grounding table, 2 takeaways stand out. First, the system delivers state-of-the-art open results across Android World and OS World. And second, the wins come from a coherent stack that marries self-evolving data, targeted capabilities, and trajectory-aware reinforcement learning. That is the episode of AI Research Roundup. I am Alex. Thanks for listening.